respectfully disagree because what was ruled by the Supreme Court was only the provisional remedy, not the main case. Alam mo, para maintindihan ko ng publiko, yung prayer for Tiago, meron niyang 4 elements. Clear and unmistakable right. Grave, material invasion of that right. Grave irreparable injury or grave injustice that would beset the applicant if no TRO is granted, and that there should be clear and urgent necessity for the relief to be granted. Baka lang, hindi nakita ng Korte Suprema na yung third element ay wala, or maybe the second. I have yet to receive a copy of the order, written copy of the order. So, ang ibig sabihin nito ay provisional remedy lang ang dipinay. Wala pong ruling na pwede nang i-implementa ang warrant. Maski basahin nila sa briefer doon. Klaro-klaro na walang sinabi yung Korte Suprema na pwede na nilang i-implementa yung warrant of arrest. Kasi nga ang main case, wala pang desisyon. Kaya po sa aking palagay, maling-mali po yan. No? Pinangungunahan nila yung Korte Suprema na wala pang ang desisyon ng merits of the case. So, anong tawag namin yan? Ang tawag niyan, meron kaming St. Martin Funerals case. No? Ano yun? Yung St. Martin's Funeral case, nagsasabi ang jurisprudence na pending determination by the highest court of the land, by the Supreme Court, of the main issues in the case, the lower agencies, departments which are parties to the case, should exercise the becoming modesty of awaiting the decision of the case. Ang ginagawa nila, pinangunahan nila ito. Tapos, wait yung ibang mga experts nagsasabi na parang go signal na daw ito sa TRO. Hindi po, maling-mali po. For all you know, ang ginamit na rason ng Korte Suprema, I can only speculate kasi nga hindi ko pa natanggap yung desisyon na in writing. For all you know, ang sabi lang ng Korte Suprema, at that time, di ba sabi ng DOJ, hindi namin siya dadakpin, it's free to, what you call this, enter the Senate. Oh, perhaps the Supreme Court believed that. And, there is no more clear and urgent necessity because that is now, what you call this, the declaration of DOJ. And if the DOJ Secretary would declare that, that is, under the qualified political agency rule or under the alter ego doctrine, it is as if the President is the one declaring it. So, kumbaga, tapos pakapinan pa nimo, dagdagan mo pa yung declaration noon. Kung wala pa na deny yung TRO ng DILG Secretary na hindi niya dadakmin si Senator Bato de la Rosa, perhaps yun ang naging rason ng Korte Suprema ay wala palang grave and irreparable injury na mangyari sa kanya. Kasi dalawang sekretaryo na yung nagsasabi na hindi siya dadakmin. No? Walang clear and urgent necessity. Baka yun ang naging, tapos meron pang Senate protective custody. Yung pag-alis niya, baka nagsabi ng Korte Suprema, I can only speculate na wala nang clear and urgent necessity kasi wala na siya sa Senado So, yun ang mga rason ko na maling-mali po yun. Yung fugitive from justice naman, how can they say that? The Supreme Court in Valyacar Transit case defined the 6 steps before a person can be declared a fugitive from justice. Number 1 requirement is that there is a Philippine court warrant of arrest or there is a court conviction, Philippine court. Yan palang wala na. Hindi na mag-fall sa first element pa lang. Kasi nga po, foreign court ito, international court, whether you call it a foreign court, international court, sa amin pala na, isa lang yan. No? The fact that this is an internal court, this is a case of first impression. So therefore, the concept of fugitive from justice does not apply.
Ano yung magiging susunod na hakbang ng legal team?
Well, we will await. We already filed a manifestation, yesterday at around 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
And Trade Center evacuation.
Informing the Supreme Court
Welcome to the Davao Convention and Trade Center evacuation.
On Monday,
Familiarizing yourself with emergency exits and procedures can save lives in critical situations. This facility features multiple exit routes from the Grand Ballroom.